Hello Tiger fans and welcome to Tiger TV.
This is Mike White with Coaches Talk, talking to Coach Justin Cruz, head football coach of the Ripley High School Tigers, or should I say the Ripley Tigers that are 3-0. Congratulations, Coach.
Appreciate that.
Well, thanks for taking time to be with us. Coach, again, the cardiac kids strike again last week.
Yeah, well, I'm ready for them to quit doing that. I was a little disappointed, I'll be honest with you, after last week. I felt like the game should have went differently in the first half. We had opportunities. We just didn't capitalize on them, and there's various reasons for that. Poor execution. I personally thought a lot of it was lack of mental discipline. I thought we felt like we were the favorite in the game for the first time all year, where people thought we should win, and I felt like we probably needed to be humbled a little bit, and that first half probably did it. That's part of being, youthful and kids not understanding how to handle success yet. A lot of them hadn't been on the field for it, so when they start to have a little success, it seems like sometimes they just need a reminder that everybody's out here still to beat you and can. So, I think, like I said, poor execution and poor mental capacity on our part, because the penalties, a lot of them were just, a little laziness here on holding on to blocks the wrong way, not putting your hands in the right place. Obviously, the offsides penalties is completely lack of focus and discipline. And what was bad about that wasn't really young guys, it was older guys that just really wasn't paying attention to detail. I felt like that we gave them a drive where we just continued to keep them alive, and eventually, they punch it in. But, we just got to be better and keep getting better each week. It's a growing process, and I think we'd actually spoke about it earlier in the week, and I said we just got to continue to grow up. And unfortunately for some of these kids, we need to do that sooner than later. So it will be all right, but we're just going to continue to grow up each week and try to pay more attention to the details and continue to do the little things in practice so that we can take care of them on Friday night.
Well, it seemed like, especially on the defensive line, the guys were just a little anxious, and I don't know if they changed up their snap count or hard count, but, of course, I did notice some D linemen that were, jumped off sides a couple times. And I know part of that's aggressiveness, and you want them to be aggressive, but you don't want them to get aggressive before the ball snapped.
Yeah, definitely. Again, it's just lack of focus. We tell them all the time, we practice it every day. It's considered an everyday drill for us in EDD. And, we tell them all the time, you got to be deaf when you come to the line. The only thing you see is the ball moving. If not, then you hold your ground. And they just didn't do that. Just, again, poor focus, poor execution on our part. And it really caused us to feel at the end of the game, even after a pretty good victory, that it really wasn't a win, because we left so much on the field that we should have done better. And, if we're going to continue to be better each week and beat better opponents, then we've got to continue to grow up and do better at those things. And so that's why I told them after the game, I don't think there was a lot of celebrating. A lot of kids were a little disappointed in their performance, not because we didn't win. Obviously we won. It's just they knew they could have done better in a lot of different things, and things was under their control like that, like jumping off sides. We didn't take very good care of in the first half. And, of course, we took care of it in the second half, which we've apparently done that all year. I don't know what the difference is. honestly have no answer for it. I was talking to Coach Blake about that, and he said, if we could answer that, we'd be making a lot more money. So I'm just going to say, we're just going to continue to try to get that first half, under control. And if we ever do, I feel like we're going to be a dangerous team.
Well, you would never think by looking at the score that with 5.5 minutes to go in the third quarter, it was tied 13-13.
No, that's very true.
Of course, we did explode in the fourth quarter, which I said on the air. I said, well, this is our quarter. It's time to shine, and sure enough, we did. And I know Omarion, he ended up with 175 yards, something like that.
Yeah, 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, so he had a great game. Edler had a good game, and of course, several defensive players had a good game.
Yeah, defensively standing out. Taylor Carney continues to get 10-plus tackles a week. I think he ended this week with 12 and a sack. And Turner Crowder had probably his best game of the year so far and had 10 tackles, 3 sacks, and a forced fumble. There's various other kids who did well, but those two kind of stood out the other night. And anytime you have your 2 middle linebackers you're talking about stood out the most, you're usually playing pretty good defense. So I think the defense has been a pleasant surprise. And their aggressive mentality, they do a pretty good job swarming to the ball. We just have to eliminate a big play or two here or there, but I think that the more the year grows, you're going to see them only continue to get better and better, and the better we take care of defense, we're going to be in every game, and our offense tends to be one that just kind of wears on you, and that's what you want if you're going to have a good defense, because eventually those plays that you want to are going to pop, and hopefully before the second half, but we'll see. As long as it keeps working, I guess I won't be too upset about it.
Well, of course, that was a big win, and it was a region win, which was huge. The Tigers advanced to 3-0, and then go to Northside to the reservation to take on the Indians. And I know you've seen them a lot more than I have. I've just seen them on film in one game, but they're big and they're athletic from what I've seen.
100%. They're up front. They're bar none the biggest team that we're going to play these first 4 games, maybe all year. They have a tackle that's a D1 recruit. He's already committed to Louisville. He's about 6'6", 290. I'm probably an ounce of fat on him. They have another tackle that's not much further behind him. He's probably a little thicker, but height-wise, he's right there with him. So linebacker that's 6'2", 220 and really runs all over the place. So we are going to have to deal with some size this week, and there's no question they're very athletic, very fast in a lot of areas. We just got to take advantage of being, a little more on our P's and Q's and execute and really just try to beat them with technique, and just continue to wear on them, because just like all the other weeks up to this point, I feel like we're the better conditioned team just based on film. We've done a good job this offseason of attacking the weight room, a good job of attacking running, not just trying to get through it, but we're trying to actually get better when we do it. So I think the kids are starting to see that pay off, and that's part of the second half, success you've seen us have. And I would say that, you're probably going to see a little bit this week again too, because I feel like we're still the better, conditioned team, and I want to continue to be that way.
Well, what do they run as far as what kind of offensive sets can we expect?
They put you in a little bit of a bind. They run their stuff from the gun, a lot of gun wing T stuff. They'll go wing T to the left, and they'll run twins to the right, and we have to run back in the backfield. And they like to go empty. They'll go empty with the wing T set to the left and trips on the right. So they're going to put you in a bind where you got to play the pass on one side and run on the other. So they do some stuff that we've really had to coach up this week, and probably we'll have to coach up a little bit in the game, because I'm sure they got some sets in their pocket they haven't used yet, just like we all do. And if they pull them out, we'll probably do it on the fly. But I think it's the good thing about them and what they do is a lot of their schemes are very similar to what we do, so we know what it is. The only difference is out the gun and sure enough the pass part of it. But as far as their run schemes, a lot are similar to what we do.
Defensively, what are we looking for?
They're a 4-4 team. Like I said, they're pretty fast, and they're going to get after it. Big up front, and like I said, number 22, their linebacker, you'll see him tomorrow night. He's a really good ball player, and they're going to fly to the ball. So we got to put body on a body and move them out the way.
And Coach, I've seen them on film play some teams that were a lot smaller than them, smaller than us up front, that handled them pretty well. So I know there's a way to do that. We just got to get just a little bit of a block and give a little crease and give our running backs an opportunity to get into the secondary.
Yeah, I think we'll do it. It's part of that situation. It's just win. At least that's been the question the first few weeks. If we come out and really get on them early and really block and play like we're capable of early on, I think we can definitely wear them down. The worst thing we could do is allow them to get some success early and us have to play from behind, because I feel like they're probably one of the better teams we've played so far. And anytime you're playing a team that's big and athletic, you don't want to let them get out in front and have to play from behind. So I think we got to do a better job of keeping the distance close and play our game, be able to play our game, and not have to get out of character.
Coach, are we pretty good health-wise? We're going to be missing people for the game, or we pretty much got everybody back?
We got one or two still a little banged up, not being a full go. They're still going, but they're kind of limited. But for the most part, I think we got everybody here this week, and I feel like I ain't said that much. But it's part of this year again, and I'm proud of my kids the way they've handled that. It's just every week you don't know who's going to be here and who's not due to quarantines and whatnot. Every year in football you talk about injuries and somebody's banged up and has to sit out a week or whatever. That's a given. But you thought COVID would go away after last year. Unfortunately, it's back and maybe worse at times. So kids done a good job with the next up man up mentality, and we've had a lot of kids fill in from seniors to freshmen, and you have no tell. So I'm very proud of them for that.
Well, Coach, again, I want to wish you the best of luck. I know that we're going to get better as we go, and I've told everybody that because we're so young. We're just going to progressively get better as the season goes along, and want to see that continue at the reservation against Northside. So, Coach, congratulations on being 3-0 at this point. Let's go forward. I 1-0 this week.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Coach. This is Mike White with the Coach Justin Cruz Show. Condolences and best wishes to Tracy Crazy Horse Henson, as his brother-in-law, I believe it was, passed away just in the last few days, and so he's dealing with that, and our thoughts and prayers go out to him. So we are just a few minutes away from kickoff. The captains for tonight for Ripley are Taylor Carney, number 5, Jack Hearn, number 6, number 32, Mason DeLoach, and number 45, Turner Crowder. I've got a few stats that I wanted to make you aware of tonight that I just became aware of this week. Our own Bryce York is 6th in the state with 4 sacks, and Turner Crowder is 7th with 3 sacks. Also, in touchdowns, Omarion Pitts, Big O, he is 5th in the state with 8 touchdowns. And Taylor Carney is 4th in the state with 37 tackles. So those guys are really playing well and being noticed so far. Taylor Carney is well on his way to a potential All-State campaign as a junior. Taylor Markham also with 22 tackles after moving to linebacker only 3 weeks ago. So that's very impressive. I want to give a shout out to Randy Bird back at the stadium, or back at the station. He is involved with the TIWF in Trenton on Tuesday nights. And I got to give a shout out as the Northside Indians come on this side of the field to a young man that stopped me on the way up here. His name is Quinn Jenkins. He's an 8th grade player, and I think he said he played quarterback and linebacker, so he's at the game supporting the Tigers, and want to give him a shout out. Also, as always, give a shout out to my mom. As I always say, I wouldn't be here or anywhere else without her, Joyce Dunaway. So the Tigers are actually going to be receiving. They are on the north end of the field. They'll be going from north to south. Ripley tonight, obviously away, wearing their white jerseys, purple pants, and white helmets. The Northside Indians in all blue. And we'll take a 30-second break while we get the national anthem. It's almost football time here at Northside, the reservation as they call it. I want to give a shout out to Dan Douglas, a longtime supporter of Ripley High School football and all sports. I know he's listening tonight. Northside will be kicking from the near hash mark. And it's football time in Tiger Town, a long end over end kick. It's going to not be handled cleanly, but picked up at the 15. It gets across the 15 to 16. It gets right out to the 20-yard line. And that's where the Tigers will go to work. First down on the carry was Marjay Barbie. He's a freshman. So the Tigers will go to work first down and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And that was a Farm Bureau kickoff. The starting lineup for tonight, as Ripley goes on offense, at tackle is Dalton Wilson, Carter Mans, guards Logan Simpson, Morgan Simpson. We'll get the rest of them as the Tigers break the huddle, come to the line. They've got a wing to the left, a wide to the right. Hearn under center, takes a snap, hands it off to Omarion Pitts going off the right side for a pickup about 4.5. We'll call it 2nd and 6. Bryce York is your center. Tight end is Taylor Carney. Wing is Jaquan Talaferro. Running backs are Jordan Glass. Wide receiver, Terrence Hunter. Fullback is Omarion Pitts, and quarterback Jack Hearn. Tigers up to the line. Wing right, wide right. They hand the ball off to Pitts again, going off the right side, and he's got a little room. He gets the first down as he's out to around the 34, almost 35-yard line. That'll move the sticks. First down, 10 Tigers. That first down brought to you by Discount Home Solutions. Go see Clint Conrad for all your remodeling and construction needs. He just opened up this week in Covington, so make sure you go see Clint. Tell him you saw him supporting Ripley High School football. Number 14 for the Tigers checks out. That's Talaferro. Ripley have wing right, wide right, or wing left, wide right. They hand the ball to Pitts again, and he is tripped up in the backfield and gets back to the line of scrimmage, about the 35-yard line. We'll call it 2nd down 10. This north side line is huge. They've got 2 big defensive tackles. One of them, I know he's a D1 prospect, and I think he's already been offered by Louisville. He's number 72. He is 6'2", 335. Tigers have wing left this time and wide left. They're going to fake it to Pitts and hand it to number 24 going off the left side for a short gain, pick up of a couple. On the carry for the Tigers, that's Jordan Glass. He's a junior, 6 foot, 212 pounds. I think this is the guy that's there. They've got their 2 defensive tackles. One of them is 6'7", 240, and the other one is 6'6", 300. A lot of beef up there in the line. Wing right, nobody wide. They hand the ball to Pitts going off the left side, and not much doing. He maybe picks up a yard. So it's going to bring up 4th down and around 7 for the Tigers. Looks like their punt team is coming onto the field, so we will be punting the ball away. I think number 32, DeLoach appears to be the punter. Here's a snap. They got a good snap off. Gets a good kick. Kicks it away from everybody. Takes a great Ripley bounce that hit before it got to the 30, but it rolls down to the 24. So this time, or this possession for Northside, the first possession, they'll have the ball 1st down and 10 starting at their own 20. The ball, nose of the ball resting around the 25-yard line. We'll get you the defensive starters here for the Tigers. At end is Damian Lattimore and Bryce York. Nose guard is Deandra Smith. Outside linebacker Taylor Markham and Austin Thompson III. Middle linebacker is Taylor Carney and Turner Crowder. Corner is Tyler Thies and Marjay Barbie. Free safety is Mainers and TJ Edler's a strong safety. 3 wide to the right, to the left, and they throw it out in the flat, and it's complete for a short gain. Picks up around 2 or 3. About 3, so it'll be 2nd down 7 for the Indians. The Indians up to the line. Shotgun formation. 1 wide right, 1 wide left, wing to the left. Quarterback hands the ball off to the running back, trying to get outside, And the Tigers do a good job of stretching it out, not letting him get much, maybe a yard. So it'll bring up 3rd down and 7 for the Northside Indians here at the reservation. Northside goes right back up to the line. Shotgun formation this time, 3 wide to the left. Empty backfield for the quarterback. Takes a snap. He's going to hand it off to the running back trying to come off. He gets into the secondary. He gets right at the 1st down marker, and I think he's got it. He just crossed the 35, and that's about what he had to get to. So by half a length of the ball, they'll get the 1st down, it appears. They do. They move the stick, so it'll be 1st down and 10. Northside in a hurry-up offense as they go right back up to the line, look to the side to get the play from the sideline from the coach. They'll have trips wide right. Empty backfield again. Quarterback wants to throw. He throws it out into the flat, and it's complete. And he picks up about 11 or 12. He moves the sticks again as they cross the 45 to around the 47-yard line. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Indians. Again, right back up to the line. Three wide left, wing to the right. Empty backfield. High snap, quarterback comes down with it. He's going to run it himself. And Turner Crowder grabs him in the backfield and gets him in the backfield for about a 4 or 5 yard loss. Also in on the tackle was Bryce York and number, I believe that's 29, Theus. Nope, that was Markham. So he loses back to the 43, so it'll be 2nd down and around 13 or 14. Empty backfield, trips left, looking to throw, throwing long downfield. He's got a man, but he overthrows him, covered well by number 12 for the Tigers. Again, had good coverage on him. And number 12, that is Theus. He's a senior, 6'1", 175 pounds. Good job. So it'll be 3rd down and around 13 for the Northside Indians. Empty backfield, wing left, trips to the right. Looking to, as a flag came out, I saw that the outside guy for Northside on this side of the field left early. So it'll be a procedure call against Northside. So they'll be penalized. Back 5 yards. So it'll make it 3rd down and 18 with 6:27 on the first quarter clock. No score here at the reservations. The 3-0 Ripley Tigers taking on the, I believe, 1-2 Northside Indians. Trips left, wing right, empty backfield, shotgun formation. Here's a snap, looking to throw, looking, going to throw it short over the middle. It's complete. And he has got some room. He gets past the sticks. He picks up a nice chunk of yardage. He was back at the 37, and he gets all the way down to about the other 37. So the Tiger defense has got to stiffen up, giving him way too much time to throw. He did a good job of checking down, looking. We did have good coverage on the receivers downfield, but the underneath guy dragging across the middle, they were able to hit him and pick up the 1st down. So they go from 137 to the other. 1st down and 10, 5:56 to go first quarter, no score. Ripley versus Jackson Northside. This is actually the game of the week here in Jackson, as got a couple of other radio stations here, and I think some streaming services. All right, wings to the right, or excuse me, wide to the right, wing to the left. He's going to throw it out in a little swing pass, and he gets past the 1st man, the 2nd man, and the 3rd one brings him down, but he is close to the 1st down marker. If he didn't get it, he'll be close. I think they're saying he's about a yard short, so it'll be 2nd down 1. And we've got an injury on the field, it appears. Maybe it was just a timeout. So we'll hold it here. No, it was an injury. Don't let injuries keep you out of the game. Be sure to check with Star Therapy. Go see Jessica and the bunch up at Star Therapy. They'll get you back to work or on the field, whatever you need to do in record time. They do a great job. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left, wing to the left. Empty backfield, shotgun formation. Second down 1. There's a snap. The quarterback's going to run it himself, and he goes over the left side, and it's going to be close. I think he may have gotten it, depending on the spot. And evidently, it looks close. Surprised they don't measure here. Okay, now they move the stick back, so it's still 3rd down and about 1. Now they're going to measure it. So official timeout for measurement. And they got it, 1st down. So they'll have the ball 1st and 10 at around the 27-yard line of the Tigers. 4:53 on the clock, 1st quarter, no score. This time Northside goes to the huddle. They break with 2 wide to the left, 1 wide to the right, and a wing to the right. Empty backfield again for the quarterback. Takes a snap, and he hands it off, trying to go up the middle, and he's buried by a host of Tigers. He may lose a yard. And that's what happens. He loses 1. They tried to sweep it this way, and he tried to cut back in the middle of the line, and the Tigers said no way. 2nd down 11. Here's the snap. They hand the ball to the running back going off the left side. He breaks into the secondary. Picks up about 6-7 yards down to the 21. So it'll be 3rd and 4. Give a shout out to one of my old teammates who's listening tonight, Jeff Hill. He's down in Florida. Quarterback back in the day when I played. Great athlete. Wing left, 2 wide right, shotgun formation. 1 running back to the quarterback's right. And they hand it to him. No, the quarterback pulls it out. He's going right up the middle as we bid on that, and they'll score. So with 3:24 to go in the 1st quarter, Northside scores first. And basically, in my opinion, what happened, you can hear the fireworks going off. They kept handing the ball off, handing it off, and this time the quarterback pulled it back out, went straight up the gut, and wasn't touched until he got till he got in the end zone. So they go up first. They draw first blood. The score is 6-0 with 3:24 as they line up for their point after. There's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and no good. It goes off wide left, and I don't know if we got a hand on it, but we definitely put some pressure on him. So we'll take a 30-second timeout and be back with the kickoff right after this. We are back as we are waiting the kickoff from Jackson Northside, as the score is 6-0 with 3:24 to go, 1st quarter. Northside draws first blood. PAT was no good. Back deep for the Tigers are Edler, and I'll catch the other number. Kicking it looked like it's going to go out of bounds, and it does. So we'll see if Coach Cruz decides to make them kick again or take it at the 35. Looks like they're going to spot the ball at the 35, I believe. Now it looks like they're going to kick again. And it was headed over toward Edler. And I know he wanted to get a shot at it. Surprised that they actually kicked it his way. The other deep back for the Tigers is number 20, Kobe Mainers. Kobe is a junior, 5'11", 170 pounds. Kicking from the near hash mark, 35-yard line. Tigers deep backs stand at the 10 and 15-yard line. And here's the kick. And they're going to kick it out of bounds again. So let's see what the coach decides to do on this one. Well, I think they're going to back them up and kick again. So they started out kicking from the 40, and now they'll kick from the 30. Hopefully we'll end up with some good field position out of this. Again, kicking from the near hash mark. This time back from the 30-yard line. Still 3:24 on the clock. Northside leads 6-0. Edler and Maynard still back deep. They stand at the 25 now. Well, here's the kick. And this time it's going to go to Edler. He takes it at the 21. He's across the 25, the 30, going to the far sideline, trying to get down the sideline. And he is going down that sideline in a hurry. He gets out across the 50-yard line, I believe, where he's pushed out of bounds. And if you could see how quickly he went from one side of the field to the other, you can just see his speed. And that's what we need to do, get him in some open space and let him do his thing. So it's not quite across the 40, it's at the 49-yard, across the 50, it's at the 49-yard line. The Tigers have the ball at their own 49, 1st and 10. Wide left. Wing left. Hearn under center. Motion from left to right. And they hand the ball to Pitts going off the left side, and he rumbles and runs over 2 or 3 Indians before he's brought down. A pretty decent pickup of around 4. 2nd down 6 for the Tigers. Now the ball is set right at the 47-yard line. 2nd and 6 for the Tigers. 4-yard pickup by Pitts. Big old Pitts. 2 in motion from right to left. Hearn takes the snap. He hands it off to number 24 going off the left side. And they do a great job of stringing it out. We didn't get the block we needed on the corner. And so it's, I don't know, he may have lost a yard. That's Jordan Glass on the carry. He's a junior, 6 foot, 212 pounds. He does lose about a yard. So it will bring up 3rd down and 7 for the Tigers at the Indians' 48-yard line. 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Ripley to the line, wing right, wide left. And they send number 14 trying to cut back up the middle. It was kind of an inside sweep, but nothing doing there. They sniffed that out. Caught us behind the line for about a yard loss. Of course, when you got those 6'6" and 6'7" guys that weigh around 300 pounds at the middle of the line, it's hard to move those guys. You just kind of got to run around them or just kind of face them up a little bit. And so they moved the ball right at the 50-yard line. So it will be 4th down and 9 for the Tigers, and the Tigers are in punt formation. Here's the snap. He gets the rugby style kickoff. It's a high kick. And let's see if it'll take a Tiger roll, and it does. It rolls inside the 20 down to the 18-yard line. So that's where Northside will go back to work on offense, first down and 10 from their own 18. Shout out to our sponsors, Bank of Ripley, Quality Service, Lauderdale Lumber and Hardware, Farm Bureau Insurance, Star Physical Therapy, Dan Douglas, Attorney at Law, Discount Home Solutions, McDonald's at Ripley, Christian Family Medicine, Nessa Sweets, Ripley Church of God, Hutcherson Chapel Church of God, CSC Renovations, Thornton's Furniture, BR Supply, Taco vs. Sushi, Ripley Power and Light, Canal Body Shop, Greenbridge Insurance and Investments, Hendren Construction, and Meals Food Plaza. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Support all the people that support the Tigers. Here comes Northside. They're going to hand the ball off. No, the quarterback pulls it back, and he should have handed it off because they caught him behind the line for about 3 or 4. Looks like a scramble for the ball. And I think they're saying that it was down, but they lose about 5 yards. The quarterback held it way too long. He was trying to ride him and decide whether to give it to him or pull it back out. He pulled it out, and there were 4 or 5 Tigers right there on top of him. 50 seconds to go, first quarter. It's second down and around 18. Check that. It's not quite 18, it's about 15. Quarterback this time hands it off to the running back going off left tackle, and he picks up a few going off the left side. He gets across the 20 to around the 21. Not sure if we'll get another playoff in this quarter. If they hustle to the line like they have been, it's a good chance. 17 seconds on the game clock for the first quarter. 3 wide left. Wing right. I think they're going to be content to let this first quarter run out. We're down to 4. And that is going to do it for the first quarter here at the reservation in Jackson, Tennessee. And at the end of 1, it is Jackson Northside 6, Ripley 0. We'll take a 1-minute timeout and be back with the second quarter right after this. We are ready to start the second quarter. The situation is Northside has the ball on their 17-yard line. It's third down and 11 as we start the first play of the second quarter. Coach Cruz had said in the coaches show that when they run 2 and 3 wide to one side and a wing on the other side, you have to play pass on one side and run on the other side. So they've got to spread out with 2 wide to the right, way right, and they're looking to throw. Got a man over the middle, and he throws behind him, and it's incomplete. He was open, but quarterback couldn't hit him, so the ball falls incomplete. So now it will be 4th down and 11 as the punt team comes on for Northside. Back deep for the Tigers is going to be Edler. And if I were them, I would try to punt the ball the opposite side of the field as far as I could away from him. But I hope they don't. I hope they kick it right to him. Their punter is going to be standing back at around his 4-yard line. Edler stands at just across the 50 at the 46-yard line. Here's a high snap. And a flag must have came out, or a timeout was called. His play was stopped. We'll give a shout out to Tracy Crazy Horse Henson. He's listening to us tonight. We miss you tonight, Tracy. Wish you could be here. So it looks like it's going to be a procedure penalty, so that will back Northside up now to around the 12-yard line. The punter will be standing in his own end zone, and Edler moves up across the 50 to around the 47. High snap. He comes down with it. It's going to be tackled in the end zone. Now he punts it. He gets it away. Boy, what a great job of just getting it away. But it takes a Tiger bounce, and they down it. But we're going to have the ball inside the 20 at around the 19-yard line. He almost got tackled in the end zone for a safety, but somehow he was able to get that ball punted for what it was. And so the Tigers will start this offensive drive at the Indians' 19-yard line. 11:45 on the play clock. Ripley trails Jackson Northside 6-0. Wide left, wing left. Quarterback under center. 2 in motion. And they hand the ball to Edler trying to get outside. And they wrap him up before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They smelled that out all the way. Now he's going to lose, I'm not sure where they're going to mark it. Looks like about the 21 or 2. So we'll lose 2 or 3. They did a good job of stringing it out. He had nowhere to go. So about a 3-yard loss. It'll be 2nd down, 13 for the Tigers. Back at the 22-yard line. Quarterback wants to throw. He throws it out to number 22. He gets past the first man and the second man, and he's brought down, but not until he gets inside the 5, so it'll be 1st and goal for the Tigers at around the 4-yard line. As soon as he turns around, I'll try to get you the number for the receiver. I think it's number 22. And if number 22 is Terrence Hunter, he's a junior. So 1st and goal for the Tigers at around the 4-yard line. Tigers up to the line. They're going to hand the ball to the big man going off the left side, and he bulls his way. Let's see if he got in. Yes, he does. A Tiger touchdown. And that is a Bank Tennessee Tiger touchdown. $25 for every touchdown goes to the Ripley football program. And I didn't want to jinx them, but this is the first touchdown that we have scored in the first half this year. Although we're 3-0, we've scored all of our points in the first 3 games. I take that back. Last week we didn't score, I don't think, in the first quarter. But so far we're playing better in the first quarter than we have at least the last, all 3 games. So number 26, Hendricks, handling the kicking duties for the Tigers. Snap, hold, kick, up, block. And it's no good. They actually knocked the helmet off of the kicker. I'm not sure where their rush came from, but there was a big one that came right over the middle. So the score remains 6-6 with 10:25 to go in the first half. We are getting ready for a Farm Bureau kickoff. We've got a new ball game, folks. So the Tigers will be kicking off and going back on defense. Again, a Farm Bureau kickoff. Go see Andrew and Cynthia and Suzanne and Vernon and the whole gang down there. Any of the agents, they'll definitely help you kick off your savings with insurance. So the Tigers will be kicking from the near hash mark. On the extra point, it wasn't a bad snap or hold. It just wasn't the blocking that we needed in the middle of the line, it appeared. All right, Hendricks ready to kick off again for the Tigers. He's a sophomore. Here's the kick. It's a short kick. It's handled at the 20 or 33-yard line. He comes up across the 30 or the 40. Or across he's handled it about the 23, gets up to around the 35. So 1st down and 10 for north side. The Indians will have it at their own 35. 10:20 to go. Second quarter. All knotted up at 6.
Takes the ball to the 35-yard line. Where the Indians will begin this drive. So it's 1st and 10 for our Indians.
trips to the left, wing to the right, shotgun formation, empty backfield. High snap, he comes down with it, throws it in the backfield, it's complete, and he's going to be wrapped up and brought down after a short gain, a couple of yards. Number 12 and 45, Hunter Crowder, were both on the tackle. Number 12 is Theus. So pick up, we'll call it 1, second down 9. Ball at the 36-yard line. 2 wide right, wing left. Man in motion is the wing man, and a flag comes in, and it's a procedure call against Northside. So that'll back them up behind the sticks. So instead of 2nd and 9, it'll be 2nd and 14. Ball back now to the 31-yard line. Same formation. Man in motion again. They hand it to him. Oh, and he's brought down deep in the backfield this time, and they're going to throw a flag saying that he was horse collared. I know what that's going to be. It was a great play. I understand trying to keep people safe, but it's kind of football to me. Of course, I'm kind of old school. Still no indication. They said it was a face mask against Ripley. I didn't see that, but there's a lot of stuff I don't see, and that will not give them a first down, but it'll put them back inside the sticks. It'll be 2nd down and around 6. Ball at the 39-yard line. Two wide left, or 2 wide right, wing left. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw, looking. Throws long down over the middle of the field, and it's complete at the 35-yard line. I'm not sure if it was busted coverage or what, but it was a well-thrown ball and a well-ran route. So the ball will be at the 34-yard line, first down and 10 for the Southside Indians with 8:50 to go in the first half. The score, 6-6. Two wide left, wing to the right. Quarterback is going to hand it to the running back going off of right tackle. He's brought down by Crowder after a pretty decent pickup. He gets down to the inside the 30. Let's see where they spot it. Looks like a 29. So about a 5-yard pickup. It'll bring up 3rd and around 4 for Southside. 2 wide left, wing right. Here's a snap. They know the quarterback's going to pull it out again himself, and he's running, and a flag comes in, and another flag comes in. He picked up enough for the first down, but I think that's going to be a hold against Northside. And it appears that will be the case, that it will be marked off against Southside. No indication yet of the infraction. Here comes the white hat. The legal block in the back against Southside. Declined. Holding against Southside. And that one will be taken. So that'll put the ball back outside the sticks again to around the 38-yard line. 2nd and around 14. 2 wide left, wing right. Here's a snap, and the quarterback's going to pull it out again. This time brought down in the backfield by number 28 of the Tigers, Number 28 is Chris Arterbridge. He is a freshman, 5'9", 160 pounds. That's what a lot of people don't realize. I think Coach told me in the coaches show that we've got 5 freshmen starting, or at least in heavy rotation, on either both sides of the ball, either or. 3rd down and almost 20. 2 wide right, wing to the left. High snap, quarterback gets it. He's looking to throw long down the middle of the field. He's going to overthrow everybody. So the ball will fall incomplete. It'll bring up 4th down and around 20 for the Southside Indians with 7:12 on the first half clock. Again, Ripley 6, Northside 6. So I don't see that they're going to call a timeout and decide what they're going to do. So with their timeout, we'll take a 30-second timeout with them and be back right after this. 7:12 to go until halftime. Ripley and Northside all knotted up. Situation is 4th down and 20 from the 43-yard line. 3 wide to the right. Wing to the left. They're going for it. Just need to keep them shy of 20 yards. Here's a snap. Quarterback wants to throw. Drops back. Got plenty of time. Looking. Got good coverage downfield. Now he's going to throw it. And it is incomplete and almost picked off. Number 29 for the Tigers there to make the play. That's Taylor Markle. He's a senior. So the Tigers will take over on downs and have the ball in pretty decent field position to start this drive.
That's 21 down, going Tigers way.
I want to recognize our Ripley football cheerleaders. The seniors are Hannah Chalk, captain, Maddie Payton, captain, and Carney Rose is also a captain. Lisa Goforth, Paige Hardy, and Abby Sondergraf. Ripley to the line. Those were your seniors. And there's a toss sweep going to the far side, and not much doing. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. Is about it on the carry for the Tigers. Number 27, Donnell Barbie. He's a senior. Our junior cheerleaders are Selena Conrad, Kaylin Green, Leah Hutchins, that's probably Lee, Kaylee McNeil. Sophomores, Meg Coker, Kaylee Etheridge, Marley Heath, Holly Hendren, and Reese White. And we'll get to you sophomore or freshman right after this. So the Tigers wing left, wide right. They hand the ball to Big O going off the right side, and he's rambling. Picks up about 9 across midfield to the 48-yard line. It'll make it 3rd down and 1 for the Tigers. Our freshmen cheerleaders are Aisha Body, Rhett White, and Lanny Woodard. The coaches, Ginger Hearn and Bailey York. Great job. Cheerleaders do a fantastic job. Wide right, wing right, and the ball to the big man going off the right side, and they bring him down behind the line, but I think his forward progress should have the 1st down. It's going to be close. And let's see if they measure it. It's going to depend on where they spot the ball. And they are going to take an official timeout for a measurement. Check that. That is Liza Goforth. And it is Lee. Or Leah. I'm getting some texts that are correcting me, and that's fine. I would love to be corrected when I'm wrong. And it is enough, I believe. And it looks like it's going to be a 1st down. Haven't seen the indication yet. Now they move the stick. So it'll be 1st down and 10 Tigers in Indian territory. Tigers on the march. Edward will be split wide to the left. Hearn under center. Wing to the right. Here's the snap. They hand the ball off to, I missed who they handed it to. It's short gain off the right side.
Ball carrier number 41, Amarian Pitts.
Okay, I guess that was Pitts on the carry. Pickup of 1.
Takes it up a yard to 45.
Second down 9.
Second down and 9 for the Tigers.
And Mickey is texting me and correcting my pronunciation of some of the cheerleaders, and I'm glad she's doing that. Quarterback under center is going to throw it out to Edler, and he is wrapped up immediately and may lose a yard on the play. And I don't blame him for trying to get it out in Edler's hands. You just got to do everything you can to try to put the ball in his hands to kind of spread it around a little bit. Obviously, everybody's going to key on Pitts. But it's going to bring up third down and basically 10 yards for the Tigers. Big third down play for Ripley. Going to be wing left. No wide outs. And they hand the ball, a flag or a whistle at least stops play. And it is a timeout. Ripley takes a timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them and be back right after this. 4:24 to go until halftime. We're tied up 6-6. Ripley has the ball, third down and 10 at the Indian 46-yard line. Edler will be split wide right, wing left. Hearn under center. Takes a snap. He hands the ball off to the big man. No, it's reversed to Edler, and nobody, I don't believe they'll catch him. Oh, they do push him out of bounds, but not till he gets to around the 5-yard line. And that's only because they had a big angle on him. It was reversed. They had me fooled. I was looking at the running back, Pitts, going up the middle, and they hand the ball to Edler, and he's just mad at himself because he didn't get in the end zone. And I think there's a flag, must be a flag on the play because it's coming back. I know that drives the coach crazy, and most times that happens behind the play. And I haven't seen the indication. I think the referee just made it, but I was looking at the other end of the field. At any rate, the ball is going to be spotted at the 40. No, it's going to be the 40, but the other 40. 41-yard line. So a huge break for Northside. So the Tigers have the ball now, third down and 24 yards. Here's the snap. Quarterback wants to throw. Hearn's looking downfield, looking. Throws it and intercepted. And he's across the 30 and almost to the 25. And the ball just underthrown a little bit. And they are in right in position. So just like that, we go from almost a touchdown being at first and goal inside the 5 to now turning the ball over. And Northside will have the ball with 4:02 to go in the first half. First down and 10 at the, somewhere inside the 30, looks like around the 28. Well, let's see where they're going to move it back to the 30, or was it 28? Now they move it to the 37. That's a little better. Tough break, and I did ask the coach about all the penalties last week, and he said, well, a lot of them we did deserve because we're so young. Some of them were, questionable at best. But you got to play with who's here. Wide outs to either side, wing to the right. Quarterback takes a snap, looking to throw, looking downfield. He's throwing it long. He's got a man downfield. He catches it and goes into the end zone for a touchdown with 3:55 to go in the first half. And it was a really well-thrown ball. It couldn't have been thrown much better. Our coverage could have been a little better. But at any rate, it results in a touchdown for Northside. making the score 12-6. I was hoping that we didn't wait until the second half to really play ball like we've done the first 3 games, but not going to speak too soon because we've still got time to put some points up before halftime. And they are going for 2. Here's the snap, high snap. They hand it to the running back. He's got some room, and he goes in off the right side, and the 2-point conversion is good. So the score now 14-6. Northside over Ripley. We'll take a 30-second timeout and be back with the kickoff right after this. We are just about ready for the kickoff. Northside scored on a long touchdown pass, about a 38, 40-yard touchdown pass that was complete to open up the score. Now 14-6. Ripley trails, and Northside will get the ball to start the second half. Tigers await the kickoff. 2 back deep. Edler and Mainers. Here's a kick, and it going to go taken by Edler at the 15. He's across the 20, the 25. He's into the secondary. He's got 1 man to beat down the far sideline, and he is going to be pulled down, but not until he gets inside the 20 and close to the 10-yard line. So a great run back. I've said all year, when that young man gets the ball and gets stretched out, he's hard to catch, and they wouldn't have caught him if they hadn't had great angle. So just like that, the Tigers are back in scoring position. Looks like they're going to spot it at around the 11-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the 11-yard line. 3:44 to go in the first half. And again, he showed his speed there. You know, we've got a 1-2 punch. Got the big O going up the middle, and Edler does a good job running at the middle too, but where he shines is in space. So it'll be 1st down and 10 from the 11 when play resumes. And no, they move it down now to the 5-yard line. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 5. Let's go Tigers. Wing left. Wing man in motion. And flag comes up, and I believe we're going to get a illegal procedure. And just like that, we back ourselves up again. That youth pokes its head up from time to time, so the Tigers will back it up. Instead of being 1st and goal from the 1, it'll be 1st and goal from the 6. Well, actually, check that. Yeah, the ball will be at the 10-yard line, so it'll be 1st and goal from the 10. Same formation. And the ball to the big O going off the right side, and he is rambling and rumbling down inside the 5. I think you're going to spot him at about the 4-yard line. We'll pick up of 6 on the 1st down play for Ripley. Hearn checks back in with the play. Wing left, nobody wide, everybody tight. And hand the ball to Big O again, and he is close. And he gets in for a Tiger touchdown. A Bank Tennessee Tiger touchdown. The Tigers now up to 12. They trail by 2. Let's see if the Tigers will kick or go for 2. And it appears they're going to go for 2 to try to tie this ball game up with 3:06 to go until halftime. And the Coach Cruz had mentioned that, you know, we so far have been in better shape than everybody we've played, and that really helps us in the 4th quarter. And hope we don't have to have it this time, but if we do, hopefully we can pull it out of our back pocket. The Tigers are lined up to go for 2. Man in motion. And his Tigers roll out, wanting to throw the ball, wanting to throw it. He's got a man, but it goes through his hands. It was intended for number 5 for the Tigers. That was Taylor Carney, a junior. And the ball, it was a catchable ball, just went through his hands. And so the score remains 12-14 as we get ready for a Ripley Tiger Farm Bureau kickoff. So we'll hold it here for the Tiger kickoff with only 3:06 to go until halftime. Northside leads by 2, 14-12. Tigers missed or was blocked the first extra point attempt and an incomplete pass on the 2-point conversion. Hendricks will be kicking off from the near hash mark.
The best bands in Jackson City, Tennessee. Brookside High School marching band for your halftime entertainment.
Again, that touchdown brought to you by Bank Tennessee as they donate $25 to the football program for every touchdown scored. Does that answer your question, Mickey? All right, Hendricks ready to kick. And here's the kick. It's a squibbler on the ground. It's taken it around the 26 and gets up to the 35. He maybe pushes forward to the 36. But either way, with 3 minutes exactly on the clock, Northside will have the ball first down and 10 from their own, looks like about the 32-yard line.
He takes the ball to the 37-yard line. And the Indians will begin this drive. It's going to be first and 10, Indians.
Stop right now the ball at the 37-yard line.
Northside breaks the huddle. They'll send 2 wide left, wing right, shotgun formation. Quarterback takes a snap. He hands it to the running back. Tries to break inside and back outside and hit by number 1 after a gain of only about 1. That was Marjay Barbie, again a freshman, 6'2", 180 pounds. Does a good job of containing him, not letting him get outside. So if he gets a short gain of 1 or 2, waiting for them to move the marker. Based on the marker, it was no gain, so second down 10. Trips to the right. Quarterback wants to throw it. He throws it to number 13 in the flat, or not in the flat, just right at the line of scrimmage, and he picks up almost enough for the first down. Gets out of bounds, it looks like. And they move the sticks. It will be a first down with 2:12 to go on the first half game clock. Northside with the ball on their own 47. Having a discussion with the referees now. Not sure what that's about. Maybe a clock issue. Okay, they're going to reset the game clock from 2:10 to 2:17. And again, this south side, their offensive and defensive line are huge. Ours are not small, but they're not as big as north side. But the Tigers holding their own. Again, the Tigers 3-0 so far on the season. Trips right, wing left. Here's a snap. He wanting to throw. Looking downfield. He's trying to throw long downfield. He's got that same man, and he catches it. No, he's incomplete. It looked like he had it for a step or two, and he would have been brought down at around the 1 or 2 yard line, but he does drop the ball. So the ball falls incomplete now. It'll be second down and 10 for Northside at their own 47. 1:53 on the game clock. Give a shout out to Mickey back at the station. She's texted me a couple of times. She's listening. And Thanks for everything you do, Mickey. Here's a pass. It's just a little flip pass out. He steps out of bounds after a pickup of around 5, just across the 50 to the 49-yard line. But stops the clock with 1:49 to go until halftime. They'll have the ball 3rd down and around 6.
Ball is taken to the 50-yard line, 3rd down and 7.
Ball is actually now spotted at the 49-yard line. Trips right, wing left. Quarterback looking to throw, looking to his right, looking. Chased out of the pocket by Hunter Crowder. Number 7, Austin Thompson, after him. He turns the corner and gets pushed out of bounds short of the 1st down marker, but a nice run by the quarterback as he took nothing and picked up around 8 yards. So it'll be 2nd down and 2 with 1:38 on the first half game clock. Check that, it's 4th down. 4th down 2, Northside's going for it. And Northside's going to call a timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout and be back right after this. $1:38 to go until halftime. Ripley taking on the Northside Indians. Northside 14, Ripley 12. Northside has the ball, 4th down and 2 at the Tiger 46-yard line. Two split wide left, wing to the right, shotgun formation. Running back to the quarterback's left. And they had a running back that left early. He's got the ball. He's going to get the 1st down. He's in the secondary. 1 man to beat. He gets brought down, but he left early. That should have been an offside penalty against Northside, but it wasn't called. But it does move the sticks with 1:30 to go until halftime. It'll be 1st down 10 for the Northside Indians. I know I keep saying Southside. But if you have a chance to watch this again, you'll see the running back left about a half count too early. Trips right. And this time it's a quick pass out to number 6 for a pickup of 2 or 3. He'll stop the clock with 1:17 to go. The ball at the 27-yard line. They say it's 2nd and 9. Again, trips right, wing left, empty backfield. A snap, quarterback looking to his left. Now he wants to rerun it, and he's directing traffic, and he throws it and intercepted by the Ripley Tigers. A flag comes out, and Ripley's returning the ball. He's going to be pushed out of bounds at around the 45-yard line, but we'll have to see what the flag is back at the other 25-yard line. And they're moving everything down that in the field, so hopefully that will be something that will be against Northside that will decline and take the ball and the play. 1:02 on the clock. Illegal receiver downfield. That was Southside. It's declined, obviously. So the Tigers have the ball 1st down and 10 at the Northside 48-yard line. All right, the Tigers got 1 minute and 2 seconds left to try to get some points on the board. Be nice to be leading at halftime for a change. Of course, the Tigers will not get the ball to start the second half. Northside will. Tigers have wideouts to either side. Wing left, and they toss it to the wing man, and he's hit hard at the line of scrimmage and wrapped up and brought down by 2 or 3 more players. That was number 14 for the Tigers on the carry. Number 14 is Talaferro and loses about a half yard. Clock running, 39 seconds and counting. The Tigers coaching staff may want to just get in and make some adjustments at halftime, because this may be the last play of the first half. And they hand the ball to Edler. Starts inside, breaks it back outside. He's going to be ran out of bounds, so that won't be the last play. Pick up a short gain of 1 or 2, if that, depending on the spot. But it does stop the clock with 18 seconds to go. That may have been the intention of the call for the play. I want to make sure I mention the coaches for Ripley. Coach Justin Cruz, the head football coach. Blake Stegall, Jordan Garner, Aaron Lowry, Tim Grapes, Tanner Trevathon, Paulo Mukes, and Caleb Brewer. And we've got a fantastic coaching staff. It's going to be, well, the Tigers are going to take a timeout. That's odd. But it is third down and 9 with only 18 seconds on the clock. So we'll hold it here and take you until halftime. North side at this point is 1-0 on the season. We'll try to get you some updated scores. Okay, I've got to correct something too, just by habit. When I say Crowder, Hunter comes to mind because he was the quarterback and used to call his name a lot, but this is Turner Crowder, not Hunter. My apologies, Miss Ray. Third down, 9. Ball at the 47-yard line. And the quarterback is going to reverse, coming back this way with Edler again, the one he got a long run on last time. And he's not going to have as long a run this time. And he slammed down after he gets out. And a flag finally come in. They slammed him down on the sideline and knocked his helmet off. And we've got 9 seconds on the clock. We should have 15 yards. Not sure if that puts us in field goal range or not. But that was pretty obvious. And he was already out of bounds about 3 or 4 yards as he slammed him down on the tarp. And the tarp is 3 or 4 yards off of the playing field. And let's see where they're going to mark it. But that was a personal foul. And it gives us an automatic first down, but the main number here is 9. That's how many seconds left on the game clock in the first half. Ripley trails 14-12. All right, Ripley will have the ball at the 26-yard line. It'll be first down 10 with 9 seconds on the game clock for the first half. Hearn checks back in. I'm glad to know Miss Ray Crowder is listening. I need all the help I can get, so thank you. Wide right, wing left. Quarterback under center. And Ripley jumps. So that'll give us a procedure call and back us up now 5 yards. It'll be first down 15. So it's a false start. Been there and done that, so it's hard for me to criticize those guys, even though I'm sure the coach will. But only 9 seconds left in the first half. So this, unless we get out of bounds or score, will probably be the last play of the first half. We'll have wide right, wing left. And they throw it to the wide man, and he goes over his head, incomplete. So we will get another play off. His play clock stops with that incomplete pass with 4 seconds. I do have an updated score. Let me get it. At the half, Haywood 6, Lexington 0. Lexington hanging in there with them. Wide right. Wing right. Quarterback takes a snap. He's going to hand it off to number 27. He runs in the middle of the line and picks up about 5 yards, but that's going to be the last play of the first half. So at the end of 2 here at Northside at the reservation, the Northside Indians 14, Ripley 12. We'll be back in about 15 minutes or so stay tuned for the second half. We are back as we get ready for second half action here at the reservation at Jackson Northside. The score at halftime is Ripley 12, Northside 14. Some scores of interest around West Tennessee. Crockett County leads Bolivar 35-0 at halftime. Covington 51 over Brighton 22 at halftime. Dresden 14, Gibson County 6. That's a second quarter score. McKenzie 20-14 over Obion County, a third quarter score. Peabody over Jackson Southside 37-0 halftime. Dyer County over Tresvant in the second quarter 14-6. Munford over Dyersburg at halftime 17-7. So we're just about 2 or 3 minutes away from kickoff, as the Tigers will be kicking to start the second half. Give a shout out to our trusty technical person and cameraman, Steve Vickery, Tiger TV, and American Master Photography. Been taking pictures. I think he's been taking them longer than I've been alive. I can kind of see him chuckling out there because he knows he's younger than I am. So the Tigers are on their end of the field warming up. Northside came out a little earlier, so they are already on the sideline just waiting for the kickoff. Run over our cheerleaders one more time. The seniors and captains are Hannah Chalk, Maddie Payton, and Carney Rose. The rest of the seniors are, let me go back to my text to make sure I am pronouncing them correctly. I want to give a shout out to Robbie Pulaski, our ace baseball play-by-play guy, does a great job. So it's Liza Goforth, Paige Hardy, Abby Sondergraf. Those were your seniors. Your juniors are Selena Conrad, Kaylin Green, Lee Hutchins, Kaylee McNeil. The sophomores, Meg Coker, Kaylee Etheridge, Marley Heath, Holly Hendren, Reese White, Aisha Body, Rhett White, and Laney Woodard. And of course our fantastic coaches, Ginger Hearn and Bailey York. Again, the Ripley High School football coaching staff, head football coach, Coach Justin Cruz, offensive coordinator, Coach Blake Stegall, Jordan Garner, defensive coordinator, Aaron Lowry. We got Tim Grapes, Tanner Trevathan, Apollo Mukes, and Caleb Brewer. And what a great coaching staff that is. We are fortunate to have them. Ripley goes to their side, and we should be just moments away from kickoff. Our sponsors for tonight's game: Bank of Ripley, Quality Service, Lauderdale Lumber and Hardware, Farm Bureau Insurance, Star Physical Therapy, Dan Douglas Attorney at Law, Discount Home Solutions, McDonald's of Ripley, Christian Family Medicine, Nessa Sweets, Ripley Church of God, Hutcherson Chapel Church of God, CSC Renovations, Thornton's Furniture, BR Supply, Taco vs. Sushi, Ripley Power and Light, Cannell's Body Shop, Greenbridge Insurance and Investments, Hendren Construction, and Mills Food Plaza. Again, thanks to all the people that support radio, TV, anybody who supports the Ripley High School Tigers, I'm a fan of. Support the people who support the Tigers. All right, both teams are on the field as we get ready for this second half kickoff. Again, Ripley will be kicking off, It'll be a Farm Bureau Insurance kickoff. Hendricks will be kicking from the 40 on the near hash mark. Nobody back real deep for north side. The deepest man stands at his 20. That'll be a great time to put it over their head. And they are waiting. They wait for the clock to count down to 12 minutes exactly. We only got about 10 seconds and we'll be ready for kickoff. All right, the clock is set and we are ready for it to be blown into play.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the
And here we go. It's football time in Tiger Town. It's a squib kick. It goes all the way back to the 25. He's going to cross the 30, the 35. Got some room. He crosses the 40 and brought down from behind by number 14 of the Tigers. And number 14 is Talaferro. But a nice return is they'll have the ball at the 44-yard line. Northside's on 44. First down 10. Northside has the ball and a 2-point lead, 14-12 over the Ripley Tigers. Let's see what kind of adjustments we've made at halftime, which I'm sure Northside made some as well. This time Northside has one wide to either side, wing to the right, still in shotgun. Long snap count. And the ball is fumbled in the backfield, and back there almost to sack him is one of the Ripley players, but he's going to go down about 8-9 yards behind the line of scrimmage off that bad snap. Couldn't see who that original or first player was that got back there for the Tigers, but he got back there quick. And so he ends up losing about 6 yards. That'll be second down 16 for the Indians. Ball, nose of the ball resting right on about the 35-yard line. Here's the snap. They hand the ball to the running back, cuts back across the middle of the field. He's got some daylight, brought down by Edler. He doesn't get the first down, but gets back close to midfield. So he picked up a big chunk picked up everything they lost in about 5 or 6 yards that they lacked originally, about 5. So it'll be third down 5 for the Indians with 10:50 to go third quarter. Again, Ripley 12, Northside 14. Northside with the ball at their own 49. 2 wide left, wing right. And they hand the ball off to the running back, cuts back off tackle, now breaks it outside, now back in. He's got the first down, and he's going to have it just across the 45 or right at the 45-yard line. But it was enough for a first down. He needed about 5 and picked up 6. So that'll move the sticks. It'll be first down 10 for the Northside Indians. Two wide left, wing to the right. One running back to the quarterback's left, shotgun formation. And the quarterback keeps it himself. Goes off right tackle. He's got a lot of room. He's going to be brought down, but not until he gets the first down. And first there on the hit for the Tigers is T.J. Edler, number 3. And there to help him clean it up is number 1 for the Tigers, and that is Marjay Barbie. He's a freshman, 6'2", 180 pounds. That moves the sticks. It'll be first down 10 at the 33-yard line, at the Tiger 33. They're doing a good job of spreading us out and keeping us on our toes. We've definitely got to play responsibility football here. Tigers in a 4-4 defense. And the blitz is on. And they run off right side. He would have scored if it hadn't been for Edler. He gets across the 20 down to around the 17-yard line. Edler runs him down. They start one way and they cut back like they're going to go outside, then they break it back off tackle. And we've kind of over-pursued. And so they kind of cut back against the grain and picking up some nice chunks of yardage. First down 10. Ball at the 17-yard line. of the Tigers. 2 wide right. Wing left. Here's the snap. Quarterback's going to keep it himself, running off the right side. And almost tackled from behind by number 5, but can't quite get around on him. Number 5 for the Tigers, excuse me, is Taylor Carney. He's a junior, 5'11", 200 pounds. So it'll make it 2nd down 3 from the 10-yard line. Tigers defense got to stiffen up. Wing left, 2 wide right, shotgun formation. And they throw it, and it's complete. He's going to go into the end zone with 8:25 to go in the 3rd quarter. Now the score 20-12, as it was a short pass, and of course it wasn't a real long run, but it was long enough to get in the end zone. You can hear the fireworks going off here at Northside as they draw first blood here in the 2nd half. They're lined up for a 2-point conversion. Again, our youth is really, when you got a lot of freshmen and sophomores playing, that's what happened. They take the ball, the quarterback keeps it himself, going off the left side, and does not get in. So the 2-point conversion fails, and the score remains 20-12. So we'll take a 30-second timeout and be back with the kickoff right after this. 8:25 to go, 3rd quarter. Northside on top of Ripley, 20-12, as Ripley sends their the return team out. Back deep for the Tigers at around their own 14-yard line. It's T.J. Edler, number 3, and number 20, Kobe Mainers. So we are ready for kickoff. Time for the Tigers to make some noise here on offense. And here's the kick. And it's an onside kick, basically. And let's see it. The ball squirts out. Let's see who's got it. No indication as of yet. Looks like Ripley maintained possession, but I don't know if they caught the team off guard, but they definitely caught me off guard. But we end up with good field position. The ball will be at the 39-yard line. So Ripley will start their own 39, 1st down 10 with 8:20 to go, 3rd quarter. The last 3 games, we've really turned it on in the 4th quarter. And I hope we start a little earlier this week. So it's 1st and 10 from Ripley's own 39. Wide right, wing right. 2 men swap sides. And they hand the ball to Edler, trying to get outside. He's got a little bit of room. He gets across the 40 and across the 45 to around the, well, they're going to say he's right out at the 45-yard line. So a pickup of 6 on the 1st down play. It'll be 2nd and a little over 5, a little over 4. We'll call it 5. 2nd down 5. Nose of the ball rests right at the 45-yard line. Edler and Pitts in the backfield. Wide left, wing right. Hearn takes a snap. He hands it off to Pitts. And he goes off the right side, left side. He's still on his feet. Gets the 1st down as he drags 4 Indians with him. And they cross midfield, and they'll have the ball 1st and 10 at the Indian 49-yard line. 8 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock. And so that will be the 1st down for the Tigers. Is a Discount Home Solution 1st down. Clint Conrad. Tigers up to the line. Wide left, wing right. And the ball to Pitts again. He's upended, but not before he picks up about 4. He runs hard and he falls forward. Now they're going to say he picks up about 2. Ball spotted at the 47-yard line. third down 8. Excuse me, second down 8. Well, the scoreboard says third, and the yard marker says second. I think it's second anyway. Tigers will have wide out to the right, wing to the left. Wingman in motion, and hand the ball to big old Pitts. He's bounced off the first one, the second one, the third one, and fourth one. Bring him down hard behind the line. He loses not much, but about a yard, maybe a half yard, but it's enough to make it third down and 9. And they're really flying to the ball. Again, this Northside team, very athletic and very big. They probably outweigh our guys 30, 40 pounds across the front. Vern goes to the sideline, comes back in with the play from Coach Stegall. .620 on the play on the game clock. Wing left, wide right. And we catch them offside. We pull them off. Good job by the Tiger offense to stay there and not jump. That should give the Tigers. Make sure it's against, yes, it is against Northside. So instead of 3rd and 9, it'll be 3rd and 4. A few more plays in the playbook for 4 yards versus 9 or 10. Of course, the object on every offensive play is to score. But you have a lot better percentage with certain plays than certain distances. 6:07 to go in the third quarter. Ripley trails 20-12. Ripley up to the line, wide left, wing left. Big old Pitts wrapped up in the backfield again. And he's going to be brought down about a yard behind the line, so it'll make it third down and about 5. But again, the scoreboard says third down and the yard marker says 4th, so it must be 4th down, it appears. Not sure which one of them's off. We'll find out. Ripley has 2 wide to the right, 1 wide to the left, and this is a punt formation, so it is 4th down. That's the reason everybody's spread out. Low snap, but he gets it and gets a pretty decent punt off, and it hits and rolls across the 30 down to about the 25-yard line. Northside will have the ball first down and 10 at their own 25-yard line with 5:08 in the third quarter. They have the ball in the lead, 20-12.
The Indians will begin their drive. 1st and 10. Indians.
Want to give a shout out to Mason, our Pulaski, our baseball commentator, does a fantastic job. I know his dad, Robbie, is listening. The Tigers will have 2 wide right, 2 wide left. Oh, excuse me, check that. I'm lost. I was looking at my phone too much. Tigers are on defense. And Northside is stopped for about a 1-yard loss. It'll make it 2nd and 11. Again, usually got Tracy here with me, and he can usually try to look up things while I'm keeping my eye on, and it's not as easy doing it by yourself, flying solo. Here's a snap, and the quarterback's going to keep it himself and runs right into the middle of the line, brought down from behind, basically, grabbed his jersey, but not until he picks up enough yards to make it 3rd and 4. Ball at the 34-yard line, 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 4. 4:25 to go third quarter. Again, Ripley 12, Northside 20. And Northside's going to take a timeout, and we'll take it with them and be back right after this. 4:25 to go in the third quarter. It's 3rd down, 3 or 4. for Northside at their own 33-yard line. Ripley 12, Northside 20. Again, that score, Ripley 12, Northside 20. Northside's going to have two split wide to the left, wing to the right, still in shotgun formation. And they hand the ball off the running back. He tries to hit the right side of the line. He gets into the secondary. He's going to be brought down, but not until he gets close to midfield, picks up the first down. He's going to be down at around the 47, 48-yard line. They'll set it at the 48. And there's an official timeout. Cramp, it looks like, by one of the Northside Indian players. That's one thing I will say. We've been in better shape, I think, than every team we've played. I think we've maybe had one or two timeouts for cramps the whole season. Some games like Crockett County, I think they had, seemed like 8 or 10 just in one game. So they'll get him up on his feet. He'll go off to the sideline on his own power. And now he gets up, okay. But he's going to go out. He's just walking a little stiff-legged. If you've had those cramps before, you know exactly what he's going through. 4:15, third quarter, 2012, Northside over Ripley. It'll be first down 10 when play resumes. Northside will have the ball at their own 48-yard line. Ball on the near hash mark. Wide side of the field is to the far side. But they're going to have 3 wide outs on the short side of the field, wing to the wide side, empty backfield. Here's a snap, and he's going to just a little quick pass, and he's hit immediately and brought down behind the line of scrimmage by the Ripley Tigers. On the tackle there was number 29, Taylor Markham, who's a senior, who I think was like 5th in the state for tackles so far this year. So the ball, he loses about 4 yards. It'll make it second down 14. Wing left, trips to the right this time. Empty backfield. And they're going to hand it to the running back. And he gets loose, gets around the first one, the second one, and gets back to the line of scrimmage and a couple of more yards. The ball's going to be just across the 50, it looks like, at the 49. So it will be third down, looks like around 7. Big third down for the Tigers. Need to get the ball back here over on downs. 2 wide left, wing right. And the quarterback's going to keep him himself. And he has got the first down. He's brought down across the 40 by number 1 for the Tigers. Again, that's Barbie. He's a freshman, 6'2", 180. That'll move the sticks. The ball's going to be spotted at the 37-yard line. First down and 10, Northside Indians. Two wide left, wing to the right. And the quarterback's going to hand it to the running back, and he goes into the middle of the line, and nothing doing there. He is brought, number 45, Hunter Crowder, grabs him around the waist and is just not letting him go. Good job on the Tiger defense. And I keep saying the name wrong because it's just old habits die hard. That's Turner Crowder. Turner Crowder on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 8. Ball at the 36-yard line. 2 wide right, wing left, near hash mark. And it's caught by number 13 for a modest gain. He'll be pushed out of bounds. No, he doesn't get out of bounds. It looks like the 31. So it'll bring up third and looks like 4 with 1:50 to go in the third quarter. Again, Ripley 12, Northside 20. 2 wide right to the short side of the field, wing to the left. And they throw it again to number 13 out there, and he's brought down, but not until he gets to the 20-yard line, so that'll move the sticks. It'll be first down 10 again. They keep going back to the well on that. Sooner or later, we got to have somebody to break on that ball and pick it off, because if he picks it off there in the flat, he's gone back the other way. Back up to the line quickly are the Indians. Same formation. He wants to throw downfield. This time he's looking. He's got a man in the end zone, and he drops it. He had the ball, and he just dropped it on his way down. That's about all you can say about that. So it does fall incomplete and stops the clock with 1:08 to go in the third. So it'll be second and 10. Ball at the 20. This time 2 wide outs to the left. That's going to be the wide side of the field. Wing to the right. And they hand it to the running back going off the right side and brought down. Well, he goes almost down but doesn't hit the ground. He did a great job of keeping his balance there, and looks like he was going to pick up 2 or 3, and he ends up picking up 8. So it'll be third and 2. This has been a long, sustained drive by the Northside Indians. Okay, guys, 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. It's time to turn it on. Quarterback wants to throw, and he falls incomplete and stops the clock. And with 32 seconds to go, it'll make it third down and 3. Let's check that. Fourth down and 3. Again, 32 seconds on the clock. Clock stops after that incomplete pass. Ball still in the near hash mark. 2 wide to the left, to the wide side of the field, wing to the right. Man in motion. Quarterback's going to keep it himself. He's going right up the middle, and he gets the first down inside the 5 to around the 3 or 4 yard line, so it'll be first and goal for Northside. .22 seconds and counting, that we may not get another play off this quarter. And we've got more time on the play clock than we do the game clock, so that's going to be the last play of the third quarter. So at the end of 3, it is Northside 20, Ripley 12, and we'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this. Stay tuned. As we get ready to start the fourth quarter, Northside will have the ball first and goal at the 5 yard line. Check that, 4 yard line. Trying to add to their lead. They lead the Tigers 20-14. Northside still huddled up on the sideline. Ripley makes his way as we switch into the ends of the field. All right, we are ready to start the fourth quarter. Again, the ball at the 4 yard line, first and goal for the Northside Indians. We need a turnover here. Time to turn it on. Fourth quarter, boys. 3 wide to the left, wide side of the field. Empty backfield. The quarterback is going to hand it to a running back coming across, and he is close to the goal line. No indication yet. Does not get in. But he's scaring it to death. He's about the one. They put a man in motion, handed the ball to him coming. The quarterback ran to his right, handed it back off to a running back going to his left. Two wide left. Wing right. And the quarterback's going to take it himself straight ahead, and he goes into the end zone for a north side touchdown to make the score now 26-12. And this is the position we found ourselves in the first two ball games, down by 13 and 14 to start the fourth quarter. And then we scored 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, and I guess we are going to have to do that again tonight. $11:20 to go in the ball game. 26-12. Northside lines up for a 2-point conversion. Empty backfield, 3 wide left, wing right, wing in motion, and the ball goes over the quarterback's head, but flag comes out at the same time that stops play. It's going to be false start, so they'll get to do that again. That would be one that we wish they hadn't made a mistake, because that there was no way he was going to get that ball. It went all the way back to the 30-yard line. But that'll back them up 5 yards, put the ball at the, they've got it spotted at the 6. It's only about a 3-yard penalty. At any rate, 2 wide left. Quarterback wants to throw, looking to his left. Now he's going to pull it down, throw. Now he throws it, and he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion to make it 28-12 now. So Ripley will get the ball back, and they don't have a lot of time to waste. They've got to start scoring now on these drives. I see Coach Cruz on the far side having a conversation with some of his defensive linemen and linebackers. But one thing that's been positive for the Tigers this year, although they're young and make some mistakes, they just don't quit. They keep playing, they keep playing, they don't hang their head, because they've been in this position 2 out of the 3 games that they won. So they won't quit. We get ready for the north side kickoff. Again, your kickoffs are brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. First downs by Discount Home Solutions. Your injury timeouts by Christian Family Medicine. Penalties by Dan Douglas and Star Therapy. Also for timeouts. McDonald's also sponsoring the extra points. Again, of course, we've got to do some scoring, but we need to do it pretty quickly. But we've got a couple of guys that can do that. We just got to get a little brocking up front. And here's the kick. It's an onside kick again. Handled cleanly by the Tigers, so they'll have a good field position at the 45. Covering the ball for the Tigers is Octavius Thompson. He is a junior. So Ripley with pretty good field position to start this drive. They'll have it at their own 45. First down 10, 11:20 to go in the game. Ripley trails 28-12. Ripley will come to the line. And they're going to do Wildcat. I call it a Wild Tiger. They're going to snap it directly to TJ. And the center double clutched the ball. So we're going to get 5-yard penalty on that. Not sure exactly. You know, we had our quarterback, Hearn, he was split out at wide receiver, and they had Edler lined up in the quarterback spot, what most people call a Wildcat. I call a Wild Tiger. But that backs us up 5 yards, so it'll be first down and 15 from the 40. Edler checks out. Let's see, does he go off the field? Yes, he does. Thought maybe it's one of those trick plays where you go over and pretend like you're talking to the coach. Back in a normal set. Wing left, wide right. Hearn under center. And they hand the ball, and the flag comes in early. So more than likely, it's going to be a procedure call. Again, when you've got tons of freshmen and everybody on the offensive line is new, it's just a learning curve, but learning experience, and we're buying some lessons. They say those bought lessons are the best. Well, we bought some good ones. So we'll back up 5 more yards, make it first down and 20 from our own 35. Hearn still on the sideline, getting the play from the coach. Still got 11 seconds on the play clock, but we'll have to hurry. We may have to burn a timeout here. We call a timeout because time was just about to run out. So with the Ripley Tiger timeout, we'll take a 30-second timeout and be back right after this. But Ripley called the timeout, and the players went to the sideline, and Coach Cruz went out to have a talk with the referees. Not sure what that conversation is about, but I'm sure Coach Cruz will keep his cool, but he'll get his point across. I'm sure he's seeing something that I haven't seen. He's still pleading his case. Right, Ripley will come from the timeout up to the line of scrimmage. Wide out left, wing left, Hearn under center. Kind of got the big boys in the backfield. Of course, Big O's back there, and looks like number 24 Glass. He's 212 pounds, so a couple of big guys in the backfield. Waiting for the referee to blow it into play, and there he does. Wide left, wing left, and it's a top sweep going to Big O going around the other side. And I mean, a flag comes in, but he was tripped up. I mean, about the only way you can tackle a big guy like that is hit him low, and that's what they did. They hit him at about his ankles, and it's going to be a hold against Ripley. That's the preliminary indication. We're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot to start the fourth quarter. We've got to start playing, boys. Let's go Tigers. Now, I think it looks like they waved it off. They did. Turner Crowder checks out. Ripley up to the line. And he's wanting to throw, looking downfield. He's got a man. It's complete to number 29. He's across the 50 and down to the 49-yard line. So he gets a big chunk of it back. That was a nice rollout pass by the Tigers. Hearn did a good job of rolling out and staying away from pressure. And the receiver didn't catch his number, did a good job. He was in a pattern, and he just kind of stopped because he was in an open spot, and we hit him. So it'll bring up Hearn hitting. It'll bring up 3rd and about 4. For the Tigers right across the midfield stripe at the 49-yard line. 10:20 to go in the ball game. Ripley trails 28-12. Again, Ripley 3-0 on the season and trying to stay perfect. Here's a snap. They hand the ball to Big O going off the left side. He bounces outside. He's got the first down and more. He crosses the 40 and down to the 35-yard line. He got those big wheels going, and he's won. When he gets outside and gets to running, it doesn't have to be outside, but when he gets those wheels running or moving, he's a hard fellow to stop, and when he stops, he falls forward, and you just hope he don't fall on you. He's listed at 5'10", 240. And runs really well for a big man. 2 men in motion. They reset to the left side from the right. Wide out to the right. Defense shifts. And the ball is mishandled, the snap. And I think Hearn gets back on the ball. Hearn and number 57 for the Tigers recover that fumble. That was Simpson. He's a sophomore. 5'11", 215, but we lose about 4 yards on the play, making it now 2nd down 13. Ball back at the 38-yard line. Two wide right. Edler goes back into the wing. And they're wanting to throw downfield. He's looking. He's nobody to throw to. He finally gets Edler, but he throws behind him and it falls incomplete at the 30. So it'll bring up 4th down for, check that, 3rd down. Not anybody downfield open. I looked downfield. Hearn had nobody to throw it to, and he did a good job of checking down and getting his secondary receiver, but both of them on the run, he had to adjust his route. Just didn't make the connection. Wing right, wide left. And he's a quick throw. And let's see, he's going to be wrapped up hard and hit hard and brought down about a yard, half a yard behind the line of scrimmage. It'll make it basically 3rd down 10. 4th down 10. 8:30 to go in the ball game. It's time to open it up. The Tigers will send 2 wide right. Wing to the right. And the Tigers are looking, Hearn's looking downfield. He's got a man, but he overthrows him and it's intercepted. He steps out of bounds at about out of bounds at around the 13-yard line. So Ripley turns the ball over. So the Indians will have the ball again, 1st down 10 at their own 13-yard line. Tigers running out of time. Like I heard a coach say one time, I've never lost a ball game. I just ran out of time before I had an opportunity to come back and win. Not giving up on these young Tigers yet. But we do go under the 8-minute mark. Clock stopped at 7:57 to score 28-12. Northside on top of Ripley. Northside with a wide out to the left, 2 to the right. Wing to the left. Empty backfield. Quarterback's going to keep it himself. He has a big hole. He's did a good job, got great vision, and Ripley brings him down after about maybe a 6-yard pickup. Remember, next Friday night, the Tigers travel to Covington to take on the Covington Chargers, the Hatchie River rivalry, or the battle for the Hatchie Bottom. So make your plans. The game will be in Covington to come out and support your Ripley Tigers next Friday night. Let's get through this one with a W. Quarterback's going to hand it to the running back, and he is going to be hit at the 20 and brought down about the 22. Not quite enough for a 1st down, but close. So it'll be 3rd down and a yard. Tigers just got to get a stop. $6:59 to go in the ball game. 2 wide left, 1 to the right. Empty backfield. Wing right. Trying to draw the Tigers off, it looked like. And they're going to hand the ball to number 4 coming on this side. He makes a good cut. And he's got the 1st down. And we had a player or two that just kind of put their head down, expecting the hit, and they just kind of juked around us. And old saying, you got to see what you're hitting. You keep your head up. But that play results in a first down. So it'll be first down 10 for the Indians at their own 32-yard line. Two wide left, wing to the right. Quarterback's going to carry it himself off the left side and brought down behind the line of scrimmage, and a flag comes out. And where it came out, you would expect it to be a holding call or a block in the back. He picks up about 2 out to the 34.5-yard line. Let's see if it's what we expect it to be. And it is going to be marked off against Southside, and it's 10 yards. Let's get the indication from the referee, the white hat. It is a hold. That backs them up 10 yards. It'll make it first down and about 14. Two wide left, one to the right, wing to the right. And the quarterback's going to carry it himself off tackle. And he gets out to the 29. Still outside of the sticks. But he picks up about 4 or 5 on the play. Of course, they're milking the clock at this point with 5:30 to go in the game. 28-12 lead. Two wide left, wing to the right for north side. Shotgun formation. Tigers showing blitz. And no blitz. Oh, a great job there by the Ripley defender. It was caught by number 13, but I mean, he was hammered just as soon as he caught it. A very short gain, if any at all. And that was number 29 for the Tigers on the stop. And that, again, is Taylor Markham, the senior, one of the leading tacklers in the state. So the ball will be at the 30-yard line. It's going to be third down 12. 5 minutes exactly to go in the game. We're 5:01 on the incomplete pass. Stops it right there. The Tigers definitely need to get a stop and get the ball over on downs here. And the referees come in and stop play as Northside called the timeout. We'll take it with them and be back right after this. We get ready for the last 5 minutes of this ball game. Remember, Ripley playing up in classification. This is a non-region game. Of course, we still want to win them all. Ripley being 3A and Northside being a 4A school. No updates as of yet that I can see. Northside up on the ball. They'll have two wide left, wing to the right. Here's a snap, and it's a swing pass. Good blocking out in front of him. He's hit and not brought down yet, but he's finally brought down at the 40. So it's going to bring up fourth down and around 2. So they'll, looks like, be going for it. You know, I got to mention, too, of course, Ripley will go to Covington and play them next week. Covington is ranked number 2 in the state, and then Ripley will play Dyersburg last game of the season. And they're ranked number 3. So when you've got 2 of the top 3 teams in the state in your region, it makes for a tough schedule. That's the only way to get better. Empty backfield, 3 wideouts to the left. Wing in motion. The quarterback's going to keep it himself. He fakes it to him. He gets the first down as he gets out to around the 45-yard line before he's brought down by a host of Tigers. Number, looks like 52 for the Tigers in on that tackle. That's Bryce York. He's a senior and a captain. also the center on offense, so he goes both ways. We're down under 4 minutes to go. 3 wide left, wing to the right, empty backfield. Milking the clock, man in motion, hand it to the man in motion, and he's trying to get outside, and he picks up, as he gets across the 50 to the 49, he picks up around 6 yards, and I didn't catch the number, but one of our players did a really good job of turning him back in. He was trying to get outside, but he played containment and turned it back in, and what could have been a much bigger gain ends up still being about a 5-yard gain, so it'll be 2nd down, 5 for Northside. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Trips left, wing right, empty backfield. They're just counting the clock down, just milking it. And it's a swing pass out and hit hard there by Terrence Edler. As soon as he caught the ball, when he turned around, Edler was all in his face. Edler is becoming a lot more physical ball player, even though he's the speedster. He likes to hit. I guess one of the reasons Tennessee's looking at him, and some other schools as well. But it does not stop the clock as we go to 2:25 to go in the game. It's 3rd down, 5 for Northside, and they have a 28-12 lead. Trips again to the left, wing to the right. Empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw. And he's looking long downfield. Now he's flushed out of the pocket and brought down from behind. A great job by number 29 and number 52. Again, 29 for the Tigers. That's going to be Taylor Markle. And 52, Bryce York. Good defensive play, and it brings up 4th down. 4th and about 5. And Ripley, I believe that was Ripley, I'm sure it had to be, takes a timeout. And we'll take a 30-second timeout with them and be back with the last 2 minutes. 1:57 to go in the ball game. Ripley trails 28-12. So unless a miracle happens, Ripley will fall to 3-1, which they've still had some quality wins. And this is not a district game or a region game, although it's one we wanted to win. Though we are playing up a classification, so Ripley still 1-0 in their region. They hand the ball off to the running back, starts outside, breaks it back to the inside, and pushes forward to close to a 1st down. It's going to be right about the yard marker. 1:47 on the clock. And I think they are, let's see what they're saying. Okay, the ball goes over on downs. They didn't make it, so Ripley will get the ball one last time. See if we can put up a few more points. You never know. If you get 8 points, get it up to 20, and you do an onside kick and get that back and score, we could go into overtime. Just never give up. Never give up. And again, the Tigers are so young. You know, when you graduate 28 seniors the year before and you make it down to the quarterfinals and the playoffs, you know, it's just you just got a lot of young people that just takes a little time for them to get, you know, accustomed to everything that's going on. And we're wanting to throw the ball. Hearn looks back. He throws it into the flat, and it's complete right at the 1st down marker. And it's a 1st down. So the clock should stop, as it does, while they move the chains. Pass on the far sideline was complete. Ripley hustles up to the line now. Let's see. Yeah, now they're moving the sticks. Here's the snap. They hand the ball to Big O going off the left side. He's rambling down the far side, and he tiptoes, tried to stay in bounds. He picks up more than enough for a 1st down, but it's going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 26-yard line. And that was Big O Pitts. So it'll be 1st down 10 Ripley at the north side 25-yard line with 1:26 to go on the clock. Again, a shout out to Jeff Hill listening to us in Florida. 2 wide to the right. Hearn rolls to his right, wants to throw. Looking, he's trying to throw to the corner. Not sure if he threw in the wrong place or we didn't run the route exactly like he was expecting, but it does fall incomplete. It'll make it 2nd down 10. And a flag on the field as well. Where it is, it makes you think it's pass interference or holding, but it could be a legal receiver downfield. Let's see what the officials say. Holding against Northside. So the Tigers will get a 1st down and have the ball. Let's see if that's a spot foul. No. So it's going to be at the 15-yard line, 1st down 10 for Ripley. Need to score quick. Too wide left. Earn under center. Takes a snap, hands the ball to big old Pitts, and he rambles on the left side, keeps moving, and don't think he got, well, he may have gotten the 1st down. He may have picked up 10. He does. He gets down to the 4-yard line. So it'll be 1st and goal for the Tigers from the 4. But only 1:12 left on the clock. Now it's 1:10 and counting. 1st and goal. Ball at around the 4-yard line. And we go under 1 minute. Here's a snap. They handed the ball to Pitts again. He bounces it outside after being stopped. And he's going to go out, be pushed out of bounds for a loss. 48 seconds on the clock. Well, the Tigers are definitely making it interesting. If they could get a touchdown and 2 points, they could bring within 8. Then you got to hope for an onside kick. At least the Tigers don't quit. They make mistakes, but they don't quit. And they make mistakes wide open. And at least you can work with that. 48 seconds to go in the ball game. Wing left, everybody in tight, wing in motion from left to right. They hand the ball to big old Pitts, this time going off the left side again, and he is brought down shy of the goal line. He's going to be, it looks like, around the 4. 36 seconds to go. Ripley's going to have to hurry. I know they're wanting to try to save a timeout in case they score for the onside kick. 25 seconds. And they hand the ball to Pitts again, and he's not going to get in. Gets close, but not in. So 16 seconds on the clock. Ripley will take a timeout. We'll hold it here. When play resumes, it's going to be 4th and goal from the 4-yard line. Again, I mentioned that Northside are really big up front, and you've got to be big up front to stop Omarion. And again, this team is very athletic. They were 1-2 coming into the game, but they lost to Covington, and can't remember who the other game they lost to. So the ones they've lost to quality opponents. So they're no slouch by any means. And again, they're a 4A school. And I believe that is right. Trying to verify that. Yeah, they play Crockett, they play Haywood and Southside, so they should be a 4A school. So again, Ripley a 3A school playing up a classification. The coach doesn't like to do like some teams around and take a cupcake early in the season. 16 seconds on the clock. 4th down. And the Tigers fumble the snap. And so the ball will go over on downs, and that's pretty much going to do it for the Ripley Tigers. They will fall to 3-1, which the 3-0 was a great start. 3-1, not a bad start either. Again, next Friday night, the Ripley Tigers will travel to Covington to take on the Covington Chargers. And this will be a region game, so very important game. So come out and support the Tigers. Again, if you can't make it, you can always tune in to 1570 WTRB or 1570WTRB.com or 104.9 or Tiger TV, courtesy of Steve Vickery. All right, one play left in the game, and Northside will just nail on the ball. And that's going to do it here from Northside, from the reservation. Northside is going to walk away from there. They're going to advance. They're going to walk away with a victory, but they're going to advance from 1-2 to 2-2, and Ripley will drop from 3-0 to 3-1. But tough night for the Tigers, but they're young and they'll get better. And a lot of great things to come, as Coach said. If we can have some success this year with all the young people we've got starting, the next couple of years look really well for us. So again, be sure to tune in next Friday night. If you can't make it over to Covington, watch the Ripley and Covington ball game. And that's going to do it here from Northside at the reservations. And the final score here is Ripley 12, Northside 28. See you next Friday night.